Hi cooking cronies. Today I'm making a beef and potato goulash. It was inspired by my favorite chef, Lydia. And the only difference that I'm doing to this recipe is instead of simmering it on the stove, because it has a better chance of sticking to the bottom of the pan and burning, I'm going to cook it in the oven like I do my spaghetti sauce. So we're going to start off with 4 pounds of boneless beef chuck, and it's cut into 2-inch chunks, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and more if necessary for your taste. I'm going to be using all-purpose flour just for dredging the meat, 4 ounces of thickly sliced pancetta chopped, 4 cloves of garlic chopped and peeled, 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1/4 cup of tomato paste, 2 tablespoons of sweet paprika, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 4 fresh bay leaves, and also zest of 1 lemon. And then 2.5 pounds of russet potatoes peeled and cut into 2-inch pieces, and 3 medium onions cut into 6 wedges each. And so those are the ingredients, and that's what I'm going to start with. And using a mini food processor, I'm going to pulse the pancetta and the garlic to make a smooth paste. And then I'm going to heat my Dutch oven over medium heat. I'll add the olive oil, and when the olive oil is hot, I'm going to add the beef in 2 batches because I don't want to crowd it. So each one will cook between 6 to 8 minutes per batch. I'll remove the beef to a plate as it browns. And once all the beef is out, I'm going to scrape the garlic and the pancetta into the pot. And I'm going to cook it and stir it until the fat is rendered out of the pancetta, about 4 minutes. Then I'm going to clear a space in the pan and add the tomato paste. And I'm going to cook that until the tomato paste is toasted and kind of darkens a shade or two, just about 1 to 2 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to put the meat, after we've browned it in batches, we're going to put the meat back in the pot, sprinkle it with the paprika and cumin, and season it with the salt. Then you're going to stir to distribute the tomato paste and add 4 cups of the hot water. Drop in the bay leaves and the lemon zest. I'm going to add the potatoes, and then I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to put it in the oven for a couple hours. The reason I'm cooking this in the oven instead of on the stove, as Lydia did, is because with my large pot, sometimes my Dutch oven sometimes sticks on the bottom when there's flour added. So to keep that from happening, I'm going to cook it in the oven at 350 degrees for a couple hours, and that way I'm ensured that nothing will stick. And then I'm going to remove the bay leaves and serve it for dinner. This is all that was left. My family loved it. It's a keeper recipe. Hope you guys think so too. God bless.